We pull our anchor for one last time out of the magical Bahamian water and begin slowly motoring away from the tiny northernmost island of the archipelago. After making peace with the decision to change course back north, instead of facing hurricanes in the Caribbean, a new sense of purpose filled our minds. It was no longer about getting somewhere. It was about the people we were meeting, the fish we were swimming with, the waves we were riding, and the sand between our toes.
We jumped into the water for a last swim as we drifted away slowly. With summer storms becoming more intense, it was time to leave, but there hasn't been wind for weeks, and this last tiny remote island had run out of diesel. We don't have enough diesel to motor to South Carolina, so in a calm sea, we motored during the daylight in search of some promised winds to carry us northwest for the 3-night crossing.
"12 hours later, we can feel a faint wind in our hair, and it quickly picks up to a strong breeze by the evening. With sails up and the Gulf Stream rushing us along, DD is cruising twice as fast as usual. Some fresh mahi-mahi fish tacos keep us full for the long night watches, and although the seas are a bit lumpy, we enjoy the thrilling ride, watching dolphins during the day and storms by night. After 4 days at sea, we arrive to Charleston and sleep like 3 hibernating bears. After a bit of exploring, we continue our journey north and seek shelter in Norfolk while 2 hurricanes pass by well offshore, and we get a front row seat to the 4th of July fireworks.
It is exciting to see my parents, who are spending a few weeks with us to have a taste of life aboard the Dragon's Den. They didn't seem to mind awaiting the passing of the 2 offshore hurricanes, constantly rocking boat, climbing up and down the dinghy, sharing close quarters with us, and a few night passages along the way. A stop in New York City, moored near the heart of the city, overwhelmed our senses, providing some cosmopolitan excitement after many months on quiet sandy islands. Eventually, we say goodbye to my parents in Boston and continue our journey north.
Our conversations have become more and more philosophical, more present for each other, with uninterrupted conversations about life, our part in the world, and what is coming next.
The quiet seaside villages provide time to reflect on our journey, and the cooler evenings signal the end of summer, also seem to be signaling the end of our journey.
Fog, a new skill for us to learn near the end of our journey. We find ourselves back in Canada, but seeing it from a new perspective, spending time with my family and enjoying our last few weeks on our floating home.
It's gonna take a bit of work. Oh, work. Now that you're here.
Everything has come to an end, but we know this is still just the beginning of our sailing lives.
'Cause people come and go.
We must not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we began and to know the place for the first time.
That I think this will work.